guys, so I'm here with the Daenerys Targaryen. I was saying that right. Okay. Anyways, I'm here with a hair tutorial for her. Actually going to do 3 because she has kind of like 3 main different styles she has. I guess they change like from season, but they're all pretty similar, so yeah. First thing you'll need to do is wave your hair. Not necessarily curl it. There is a couple looks though where you can do like kind of loose but tight curls, if that makes sense. So when waving your hair, I'm going to use this because this is the best thing that I have available to me right now. But you can also use like a straightener to wave it, a curling iron, one of those little curling wands, or an S-waver, or even a crimper. Is this an S-waver? I think so. The top doesn't need to be waved, it just really needs to be the ends that are waved. I'm gonna part my hair kind of off to the side. This is how my waves look. I think a crimper would probably work even better. My hair personally isn't going to look exactly like her, but if you have a wig or extensions, you're good. It's gonna look like her. My hair though is short with a lot of layers and I have bangs, so that's everything she doesn't have, as well as it's a lot thicker than her hair is. For the first look, she has 2 little ponytails on this side and I believe 2 on the other 2. So we're just gonna take these little tiny little rubber bands. That's what we will be using if you're gonna cosplay her. She does have a very specific little, I guess, clip that goes around her little ponytails in her hair that is detailed a certain way, so I'd look up reference pictures for that. Okay, so my little ponytail things aren't going to be as long as hers, but since she doesn't have layers in her hair, if you're doing it, you know, with what I said, the right kind of hair, it's going to be just as long and you won't have to worry about it looking a little bit funny like mine will. But you're going to take a section about this big and about this thick from the top. Include part of the front but not all of it. My bangs are wanting to pop out, I'll fix that later. Okay, so it will look kind of something like this. We're gonna do it again, making sure this is parted right. Again with another thin layer off the top of your hair towards the back. You're also going to want to take your little Carlin, whatever you use to wave your hair, and wave the ponytail if it will. If it wants to cooperate, you know, might not want to do that. All your hair back because it sits behind her, and make sure this isn't too poofy. You don't want them too poofy, you just wanted them slightly wavy. And that is it for look number 1. So for the next look, it's the look that she has when she has like the 2 braids going here, and I think it's 2 braids going here, and it's the more popular one, I believe. So first, if you don't have long hair, your braid's gonna end here and it's gonna be a little bit tricky, so I'm gonna slip in hair as I go along, kind of like a French braid, but not really. You're gonna take a section from the top and start braiding. So if I'm adding in hair, I'm only going to add it in from the top and not from the bottom. That finish, fix it in any way it may need be needed. Like this needs to be brushed out a little bit. This braid isn't exactly perfect. Bobby pin the braid back as well. For now, we'll tie it all back later. That's one braid. And so you're gonna do the same thing with the part down here. You'll take about this much hair, and this is much longer, so I can just braid this fully and pin it back. And this is ideally what you want to be able to do, is just braid this one section and then just pin it back. But for up here, I kind of had to take bits and pieces because my bangs and just top layers are super duper short. Is that side. So you basically want to repeat it with this side. So I'm going to take that much, leave some out, start braiding, and as you go along, take some from the top, because well, for me personally, you shouldn't really have to if you're using the correct kind of hair, or hairstyle, or length, or whatever you want to say. For the top two braids, you want to put them together in the back and then tie those two together. This one looks a little bit odd. If you have long enough hair, it will look like it's supposed to. If not, just try to do a waterfall braid and it will probably turn out right. So you're gonna want to leave some hair out and braid this section. The two bottom ones and tie those together. And so that's how this looks. The back may be messy and lopsided. I couldn't see it at all. So hopefully it looks not too bad. But this is how the back should look. So you have one tied and then the other tied. And this is how this looks. Okay, and for the third look, it is going to be a French braid that will go kind of like up like this, and then you just let it lie down here. So, first, you want to leave a little bit of hair out, because she does have some hair sticking out. Okay, so you're going to take this one, a section about like this big, I think, maybe a little bit less. Okay, maybe like this big. And you're gonna start braiding that first. You wanna braid it kind of heading in a downward direction. So after there's a couple braids, you want to grab some hair from the bottom half and braid it in. Keep the braid going in this direction, if you guys can tell. here, you want to start heading up a little bit, which means you're going to be pulling the top hair, like whenever you do the top part, you're going to be pulling it tighter so that it starts heading up. And you're going to be leaving the bottom hair looser. At this point, you just want to finish off the braid. And all this is really much easier to do on a wig if you're using a wig, because then you can put it on a wig stand or something and style it, or when you're doing it on someone else or someone else is doing it to you, because it's kind of hard to see when you get towards the back. And for this part, we're gonna pull these and loosen up this section for 3 of them. So you have this kind of effect where it's looser here. And so for this, make sure that's flat about right here, like where the front braid ends. Just bobby pin it for security to make sure it stays upwards like that. Obviously the braid should probably continue like all the way down till it has like a little tiny bit left, but I ran out of hair. It started getting way too thin to braid. And you repeat this with the other side. How fun and exciting, right? Bobby pin, we're gonna pretend like that's not there, keeping my bangs from going in my face. And that is how you do the third one. I'm sorry if these are a little bit messy, but those are how to do 3 of the different hairstyles that I know Daenerys Targaryen has. Hopefully this helped. I'm sorry if these aren't like absolutely perfectly good. I'm sure you guys can do better, and this is just a gist of how to go about it, but my mirror that I was using was like 5 feet away, so I was trying to do this from a huge distance, and this light that I have for better lighting is just like blocking out the top half of my head. It wasn't my best setup, but hopefully this is helpful enough and you guys shall be able to do this for your cosplays and stuff. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a lovely day and goodbye. And then let the braid just hang down. And not out. Braid, you need to work with me. Having the bangs in my face. Hold on. I don't know how well that bobby pin went in there. Yep, it didn't at all. You knew it. By that, I mean, oh my, okay. Okay. That is how to do 3 of the different hairstyles that I know she has and are more of her common ones, maybe? I don't know.